Welcome back, guys, to another reaction. My name is ComfyReacts, and tonight we're going to be watching Made in Abyss Season 2, Episodes 5 and 6. So after Episodes 3 and 4, I just had to get 5 and 6 out as soon as possible. So the original plan was to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 as it came out. Obviously, I'm a bit late at this point, but that's okay. Anyway, that aside, Episodes 3 and 4 were absolute bangers. The major things that happened in that episode, or in those episodes, were one, we find out that Fapta, the Hollow Queen, and Reg actually know each other. Question is how? We don't know. That's the mystery, and that's what I want to find out. You know they're not going to tell us, right? Until like either the very end or like close to the very end, right? Anyway, number 2, on top of that, we know that Reg had his name before Rico named him Reg. Now, how's that possible? Who knows? That's another mystery that I want to know. And actually, that is a bigger mystery to me than how Reg know Fapta, because obviously we know Reg was down in the abyss. And that actually leads me to think, does Fapta and them know Liza? Does Fapta and them know Liza? You know, have they crossed paths? Probably. So I can't wait to know what's up with that. What also left me super confused, added to the pile of things that left me super confused, was Mitty? She was back, and I don't know how. We know for a fact what happened to Mitty in Season 1, and Reg disintegrated her. So I'm wondering, I have a few things here. So I'm wondering if it's a relic that brought her back, and can that bring people back? Because we know that Rico was a stillborn. We learned that early on in the series, and we also learned that Ozin carried her on her back in the relic, which, you know, brought her back to life or something like that. So I'm wondering if that's possible in other ways in the Abyss, because the Abyss is a huge, you know, mystery, right? Who knows what the heck's going on here? But yeah, let me stop blabbering. I'm probably spouting nonsense. For those of you who know exactly what's going on, you're probably laughing at me. But with that being said, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and let's jump into this reaction, guys. Oh yeah, we also learned that this insanely creepy thing is that guy, that one of the 3 sages, and all the sages are down here. Okay, I see what's going on here. So, the village manifests one's deepest desire, and once that deepest desire comes true within the village, your journey ends, is what they said, right? Yo, that thing looks so cool. And their scales are like poisonous. Yo, you almost got absolutely smacked by that thing. Wow. These seem like the original inhabitants of this place. I'm wondering what their origin is. Yeah, please. I would appreciate that. Huh? You just made things more confusing. That thing is like kind of like Reg. Beast deterrents. Oh. So those were to help. You're missing data. Oh my god. Dude, I want to know. This is some juicy stuff right now. So what layer was he supposed to be? And who created them? Of course not. So pretty much we still know absolutely nothing. Oh, he can go anywhere. Okay. And we're back here. How's he eating? Why does he sound so creepy? Don't touch me. Is that like a high five? How do you know how the sun smells? Why does everyone keep saying that? Now, can you answer some of my questions? This person. This is super complicated. What? 50% village. Oh. So is it like context-based language? Bro, if she learns this language like that, I'm gonna like turn this off right now. She's nice though, honestly. She's super nice. And now she's creepy. Mm. Sacrifice hole. Rico, be careful. You don't know where your friends are and you're going down. Then again, I wonder if the entire village isn't affected by the curse, so it might be safe for her. Oh my god, imagine if there's like a sudden fall. I would die. Oh! Is this where that girl is? I keep forgetting her name. There you go. There she is. All right. Ask her some questions, get some answers. Hello. How are you? Wow, she's stuck there forever? No, because I am a human. Don't worry about it. Oh my god! Yeah, she understands your language. Yeah, it seems she's stuck forever. Its origins aren't very nice. A cursed village. I guess? Whoa! Wait, so did she just need another person to take them off? Or is it only Reg that could do, Rico that could do that? And why is this thing puking? Yeah, that's what they were saying. Well, you're telling me that she's been down there for this entire time. So, yes, she could, in theory, have always gone up. There's no restrictions for her going up anywhere into the village. It's just the matter of no one being able to go down that deep in order to free her because they're the hollows and the pressure of them being down there is usually too much for them. But because Rico is a human, probably the first human to the first human child to go there in thousands of years, probably, and even venture down there ever, right? Just because no one else had the chance to, I guess. What's interesting though is her response isn't as her response is pretty like lackluster. You would expect her to be super excited to be able to be free from that place, but we'll see. I'm probably assuming a whole bunch of stuff right now, so let's continue watching. So usually, typically, she probably just like knows everywhere through signals. Like she was saying, she's never seen this village before, like as it is in the state. You seem awfully like unexcited. Why? But then we'll come with you. Oh, okay, so she's supposed to be locked in there. Very terrifying. My friends, and she's here sleeping. Now, can you give her to me? Or... What does that mean? It's the same MIDI. Bondrude? Freaking Bondrude. But how? Oh, okay. There's my answer. All right. I was going absolutely crazy. I'm like, did I miss something? Like, am I going insane? Is this like a crazy, blatant, obvious like retcon? Like, what? I paid in compensation and had her born in Iruburu. Don't know what that means, but I understand the compensation part because he gave parts of his body, his limbs and sensory organs permanently. Perfect reproduction of MIDI at that moment. Even the soul was copied. So the MIDI that Reg got rid of was a copy of this one. I wonder what they'd get if they got a human child. You know, like, would they get their body? Because everyone wants one. What? So that was episode 5, and yes, even more confusion. So we got an answer. We now know that for whatever reason, things can be copied, like a perfect replication of MIDI, even down to her very soul. So her body and soul were completely copied from the original MIDI, right? So I'm assuming that Bondrude did the experiment with Nanachi and MIDI, and then, you know, throughout that time, carried the original MIDI there. A copy was made. He brought the MIDI back, did the experiment, and Nanachi ended up escaping with MIDI. That's how the timeline probably worked out. And then obviously we know that Reg disintegrated MIDI with his laser, and the copy of MIDI is still there, right? So we see that Vueko was trapped down there in that hole, maybe as some sort of punishment, because she's like, oh, the sages or the other sages or whatever can't see me. They can't know that I'm here. So I'm assuming that she was put down there as a punishment for whatever she did in the beginning. She was like, oh, I'm a bad person. I was the cause of this and that. You know, I opposed whatever happened was probably because of me. She's putting the blame on herself. She's calling herself a bad person. So we have Riko going down there. Maybe the only reason she could have freed Vueko was because she's a human child, or maybe because she was the first, you know, non-hollow to make their way down there to begin with. And it was all because she met that lady, the restaurant owner. I'm wondering if the restaurant owner wanted to lead Riko down there to get that done. Who knows? But yeah, there's just so much to happen this episode. And then we have Reg, and we found out that he's one of the models of that scouting robot or whatever, but he's not limited to a single layer, so he can freely traverse throughout the abyss, as obviously we've seen. So the bigger robot was like, hey, you know, you go gather the data. I'm only limited to the data that I have here. So he was useless. He had no answers, but at least he protected us for a little bit. So now we're going into this next episode with Riko about to sacrifice her organs, her eyes, her limbs, and like her whatever to get Nanachi back. This place is crazy. I honestly, this place is absolutely insane. The concept of value here is so twisted. Value literally can manifest things, as we've seen from the coins and the soul of MIDI. Like, this place is just insane. So with that being said, let's jump into the next episode. I can't wait to see what the heck happens and what other insanity comes up from this village. You are a trooper, Rico. You're actually considering this, and that's insane. Nanachi! So she's not sleeping forever. That's good. That's a good step in the right direction. So they're going in reverse now because Nanachi told Reg to eliminate Midi because she was suffering. This is back to square one. What are you, a dog? Don't know what that is, but I'm assuming that was what that was. What the? That looks like a giant thing of jello. For fun, I guess? Bro, this is complete chaos. What is even going on, man? Yeah, we're juggling like a million things right now. So, if you could sit tight real quick. That thing looks sick. I don't have to pay for it. I mean, it was mine to begin with, right? So. It literally sounds like there's gunshots outside, so. Oh, wow. That's quite unfortunate. Wow, that thing looks so cool, bro. Hello? Why? Holy crap. It just disintegrated that guy. Yeah, maybe because you keep trying to hunt it. You guys did this to yourselves, hello? Like, what? You think this is a fun game? That thing doesn't look like a sword. I'll say that right now. Clearly. Hello. Moogie. Hello, Moogie. There's some really nice people in this village. And they want to protect it. But you guys lured it. It's literally called the luring. Aw. Hope she doesn't sacrifice herself. Good point. She figured out a way to kill it. So there's no force field in this area, so she might be using that fact to her advantage in this plan of hers. I hope you guys don't lure anything else into the village from now on. Did she cut her hair? She looks adorable. I saw her short hair in the opening. I was wondering what she did with it. She looks cute. I wonder what she's gonna use it for. Holy crap. This guy has like a bunch of different bodies he could use for different occasions. Wow. Dude, Rico is always getting herself into trouble. Missed. Oh. Bro, they can breathe fire? You're not gonna learn a language that fast. There's no way.
リコ、
おかみさん、無事だったんですね。
ムーギーだ。聞いたぜ。
Mugi.
おめえがやったんだって。
私は仕事をお願いしただけなんですけどね。リーダーが言ってたんです。タンク使はやられたらやり返せって。みんな逃げて。
It's gonna explode. Oh. Ruska? Aww.
私を呼んで。
Reg. Reg.
リコ、次の指示を頼む。
Wait, what?
感情がブルシカが呼んだとすぐ分かった。ロフェか。
Why is he so dark now? Like, he's so much darker. The true purpose of relics.
確か。行くよ、レグ。
了解した。
Bruh. Oh my god!
進路上の触手を排除。最短距離で接近。
Oh, that's actually really cool. His face looks like a thumbprint or like a fingerprint.
ファプタ。
So they're not all together. They are different factions because they're not. Obviously, they can't get a hold of Fapta, even though they came there with her. So, like, what happened to split them all up?
ナナチがそん。僕はもう一度ファプタ。
Please go to see her together because I need more answers from her.
どう転ぶかわからんが。
捕まったら言えないままになっちゃうもんね。自分は奈落に眠る大
Okay.
天使を信じて目指した者たち、消したい患者の生き残り。奈落
Okay.
生物管理兼信徒の世話担当。
Okay.
名前はベーロエルコ。
I can't pronounce that.
三賢の一人です。
Okay.
ファプタのことが知りたいんだったよね。できなくなっちゃうよ。
Yeah, it's already too late. Spill the beans.
聞きたくないって言えるならここまで来てません。外の
Yes,
時間
very
で
true.
って話だから君らの感覚でどれくらい前のことかわからないけど、あれがきっと君が言っていた。
A true resident of the Golden City.
ねえイルミューイ、見た？まだあんなに
Scared?
できたんだね。
He was scared?
願いを、記憶を掘り起こす時が来たよ。
And it's over. Kill me. Kill me. Where do I start? Reg. So we'll start with Reg and Rico and her using her finalized white whistle, which looks very pretty, by the way. So she used Prushka, her final form, to unlock Reg's true power, because apparently her white whistle unlocks the true power of relics, right? I'm not entirely sure if that's just her white whistle or all white whistles, because that detail was probably given to us in the previous season or the movie, and I've watched that quite a while ago, so I might have forgotten that detail. But yes, that was incredibly sick. We've seen what Reg is capable of from the movie, and this guy is insanely powerful when he unleashes his full potential. But yeah, we see his helmet and everything else turn white, his skin gets darker. Apparently he's a true resident of the Golden City, whatever that means, and apparently, I forgot what his name was, but Fingerprint guy. He looks like a giant fingerprint now. He was terrified, apparently. So clearly, all this ties in with everything, right? Reg, Rico, you know, Voiko, the residents there, Fapta, everything. Reg is from this place. Reg is from this place. He was a relic. from this place, and that's how Fapta met him. Yes, that's it. That is 100% it. There is no shot that isn't what it is, because obviously I said in episode 5, I think, when the robot was protecting Reg, I was like, oh, it looks like these guys are like the original inhabitants. So obviously that would make Reg also an original inhabitant of this area, right? So that's how Fapta knows him. But for whatever reason, maybe Liza, took him. He's been taken, so Liza took him. Well, yeah, Rico cut her hair. I might have missed it in the episode, but I will 100% catch the details when I edit this. And I might also rewatch it just to catch up on some finer details that I missed. The luring, I still think that's a really dumb idea. However, they did seem very, very happy, as it seems that is the only form of stimulation these people in this village get. Rico is a genius as usual. I'm still kind of questioning how in the world she quite possibly learned the language that fast. Even the best of language learners probably don't learn it as fast as she does. She literally organized an entire plan with different people using a language she learned a few hours ago. Whatever. Still impressive regardless. I'm proud of her that she figured out that this thing was lighter than air, right? And defeated it eventually. In typical Made in Abyss fashion, every single episode ends with a cliffhanger. They know what they're doing. So I'm going to have to suffer an entire week. The only good part about slacking on these episodes is I got to watch them back to back. But now I have to wait like everyone else, and it's pain. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.